view of Valley of the Kings. There's all kinds of stuff up there. You can see little temples carved into the mountains. Ooh, Memnon, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow. And here's the Colossus of Memnon. We'll stop here on the way back, so we'll stop here on the way back. But here's a quick view of the Colossus of Memnon. Pretty big. But yeah, there's roads going all up there. He showed me on, my driver showed me on his phone where all the temples are, and it's just like dozens. There's no way you can see all of this in one day. Yeah, so you're just sort of driving past temple after temple. And this is really crazy. It's just like this whole mountain is tomb after tomb. Yeah, look at, you can see the clasps in that conglomerate. They're pretty big. It's a bit reminiscent of the debris flows that you can see around Anza Borrego and outside of Palm Springs. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's debris flow deposit. Some of those blocks are they're matrix suspended. They're not block to block touching, so it's debris flow, fluidized debris flow. Entrance to the Valley of the Kings. Wow, look at that. They don't mess around when they say desert over here in the Sahara. It is totally desert. Just nothing grows, nothing. Here's a nice little map of the Valley of the Kings. And you can see all of the various different tombs. I'm going to cut around these guides so you can see it. Look at that. Oh, up there. It's crazy. But it's cool they've got these little electric bus things. It's like Disneyland. So you don't have to walk all the way up there. Yeah, so the Valley of the Kings, we're quickly out of that conglomerate, and now we're into, you know, the massive, I mean, presumably they're not building these tombs into debris flow, which is why I'm pointing this out, right? All right, our first tomb, Ramses IV. Wow, already more impressive than the pyramids with the colors on the wall. Amazing. Wow. Wow. Whoa.
Okay, I'll put it down.
Wow. Wow.
Visa, alles schon bezahlt, alles Flüge, alles schon gehabt.
Man. Oh, and you can see the sarcophagus itself. Wow. It's big. It's about the size of the bull sarcophagi. Looks like pink granite. what they're calling pink granite. Whoa, look at the ceiling. Wow. And there's the stars, like in the Urus pyramid and Teti's pyramid. The stars on the ceiling. Is that sun and moon? Oh, look at this sarcophagus. Wow. I mean, the paint is honestly as in good shape as many frescoes you would see from, you know, medieval times. Like if you think about the paint inside of, what was that church in Paris? The one near Notre Dame, it's like L'Église Saint-Michel, I think. It looks just as good as this, but that's like, this is like another 2,000 or 3,000 years older. Wow. What a sarcophagus. Wow, more stars on the ceiling that are all over the place. Definitely a cool tomb. A whole lot easier to get in and out of than the pyramids. There's so many people here. It's amazing compared to the pyramids. I think probably because it's easier to see, and you know, it's really pretty in there in these tombs. That was not even a extra charge tomb, and it was, I would say, more impressive than Teti or Urus. And again, this is like a extremely old version of Disneyland. Everyone here is like pushing 80. So this is probably an easier thing. I mean, these people are so old. You think they were around to see these Egyptian pharaohs. I mean, they're so old. I don't think anyone here is younger than me. Maybe some children. There's some closed tombs. What is this, Ramses the Ninth? I think that's what I saw on the sign. Again, a very similar layout. I like how they gave these tombs more room to walk around than the entrances to the pyramids. I'm not sure why those had to be so narrow. It's like you could barely fit objects through that hole. But yeah, these colors are amazing. Oh, look at the color on that ceiling.
No corto.
Ticket?
Inside still have his money.
Shukran. Yalla. Oh, they've really improved the place in the last 100 years. Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't know his mummy was here. Wow. Yeah, you can tell he's just a boy. There's King Tut himself. He's tiny. Wow. And this is it. It's a small tomb. It's much smaller than I thought it would be. Always seen photos of this thing being jam-packed full of stuff. I couldn't have fit that much in here. The one king that packed light for the afterlife.
The one king, right?
He's very small, yeah.
Small, yes.
Very small. That's why his tomb is so small. He's small. All right, you've seen King Tut in the flesh. Still much bigger than King Tut. Kind of feel sorry for King Tut. That was a diminutive tomb for a diminutive king. They didn't have a lot of time to spend on it, I guess. Yeah. So, like King Tut, this was also an extra ticket fee. Trying to figure out why. It's just as impressive as the first one that was included. Wow. Oh, wow, I see why. The coffin is amazing. I was just thinking, like, how did they see when they were working down here? There aren't any traces of smoke from lamps or anything. They must have had very good oil. Wow. Oh, it's sad somebody hacked it open like that. I'm supposed to look at this? Oh, monkeys. Oh, yeah. ceiling. Alright, Tomb of Seti the First. This is the final extra charge ticket, so this better be good. Alright, into the tomb. Coming out of this passageway, some beautiful paintings along the wall. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. This is why there's a little bit of an extra charge. Excuse me, sir? Yeah, this room is gorgeous with all the stars in the ceiling. There's a few other rooms here too. So there's a bit more to see than some of the other tombs. I mean, they've done a great job of carving this room out because this is not the best limestone in the world to make a nice surface like this. See? But they have. And a ceiling that manages to stay intact with all the fractures in it. And it's not an optimal site geologically to place all these tombs. But they made it work. And they're cutting column pillars. And they're good miners. They know how to mine. And down that other chamber. And there's still more. Oh, this is a big tomb. Amazing. Look at that jackass from 1820. It just keeps going. It's just more and more and more. Look at this little room here. Wow. Wow. Amazing how close all of these tombs are. I just got out of Seti the First. There's the Ramses tombs that we were in earlier. And here's another one right here. King Tut is right over there. They're all within just a few steps away from each other. Amazing it took Carter so long to find King Tut. It's like there's 5 tombs within, a stone's throw of each other. And it took him like, 6 years or something of searching. Maybe he wasn't very good at it. There's got to be more out there. This whole place has cameras and motion sensors all around the perimeter. Not like some place you can go and hunt for stuff on your own. All right, Ramses the First. This tomb is included in your general admission ticket, so you can see the difference between this and Seti the First, which is like an extra $40 just to go into that one. Not sure it's worth an extra $40, but there's definitely a big difference between that and the standard tomb. King Tut's tomb was not that impressive, but you do get to see King Tut, and it is pretty famous, so I can see charging more for that. This isn't very deep, it's just very steep. And there's the sarcophagus. Oh wow. This is pretty down here. So all the paintings are lost up there, but this is completely filled with paintings. Oh wow, yeah, excellent colors. The blue is excellent. I wonder what they used for blue. Oh wow. Yeah, you can see the hieroglyphs on the sarcophagus.
5 ton.
5 ton? I think it's more than 5 ton, maybe 50 tons?
5 ton.
5 is, I think it's more than 5. Maybe 15? More than 5 tons. For sure.
This is the color for life.
Yeah.
It's for eyes. And this one for chin. This is a horse. Horse Ramses I and a beast.
Oh, that's great.
This is Ramses I between Maat and Osiris.
It's a cool tomb.
See it? Niftis. And the Kartosh Pharaoh.
Excellent. So there's definitely other stuff up there. I keep looking up into the hills to see where the obvious places to look would be. Can you see those rocks right here? Those have obviously been built up into a wall, closing something off. I wouldn't be surprised if that is, no, people are in my way now, if that is something too. And right above it, because you can see what the natural talus looks like compared to a built wall. And those two are definitely, this one up there is a built wall. So, yeah, I'd be curious what's behind that. Probably a few other features up there that I would find interesting, but it's not like you can come out here at night and look around. Got all those cameras and motion detectors all the way up there. Okay, so found out the entrance ticket only allows you to see 3 tombs, and there's I don't know, like 8 or 9 that are open, not counting the 3 that you have to pay extra for. So that is the end of our visit to Valley of the Kings. Honestly, though, they were getting a bit repetitive. I think we saw a couple of the nicest ones. That one was a little bit disappointing, that last one. This was, I can't remember what this was, but Amenhotep is over there, and Tutmosis. So I will miss those, but I'm not, super angsty about it because, again, they're kind of pretty repetitive. But yeah, this is Valley of the Kings. It's also blazing hot out here. I think in the shade it's a good 80 degrees, maybe 82, but with the sun on you, yeah, pretty damn hot. So off to Valley of the Queens now.